Good morning and welcome to this live broadcast. I'm MJ Lifestylist coming to you from my home and studio in Bournemouth in the UK. And we begin this morning, as we do every morning, by sharing the 3 things that we are grateful for. What 3 things are you grateful for this morning as we do this broadcast? Pop them up on screen. Let's have a bit of a chat. I am just sharing my broadcast. Join us. Oh gosh, excuse me. So what 3 things are you grateful for this morning? As with every morning, we are sharing our motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. Morning, Adam. How are you? Motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. And it's just a chance to have a bit of a chat, see how things are going, see what people are grateful for, and try to in some way inspire or motivate people so that you can take on your day with a fresh pair of eyes, I suppose. We're not trying to solve world problems. We're trying to just make sure that within ourselves and within the people that we know and spend time with, that we are actually all right and that we are doing okay. And that's all we can ask, really. That's all we can ask. So why not share on screen the 3 things that you are grateful for this morning? Let us know how you are, where you are. It would be great to have a little bit of a chat and a catch up. I have got a busy day ahead. I have 4 readings to do for 4 different clients. So my day is full. I'm good, thanks, Adam. Morning, grateful for my beautiful children, my hubby, 20 days left, and my friends. Yay! Morning, Terry. I thought you'd left the building. Grateful to finally be home. Grateful for AA and for the friends and family looking out for me yesterday. Amazing, Daisy. Lovely to have you back home. Do let me know at some point what day this week you might be able to do a walk with me. Perhaps we can go for a walk towards the end of the week. Would be lovely, Days. Although your car's a little bit unreliable at the moment, so I can understand if you've got difficulty with that, but that'd be great. So what 3 things are we grateful for today? What 3 things? It's always good to start a day with an attitude of gratitude, because what happens is we then program our minds to start looking for positive things. So when we start in an attitude of gratitude, our mind automatically starts to look for positive things, and that's always good. That's always good. It's going to help us big time to think positive, to be positive. It's just going to help, in a great way. It's just going to help and make us see things in a new way, really. And your mind can only do one thing at a time. Definitely will be in touch once my car's fixed. Cool. Your mind can only do one thing at a time. So if you're focusing on positive, or looking for the positive, or looking for things to be grateful for, or to acknowledge, then your mind hasn't got time to be negative or be, upset, etc. So it's always good to look for the positive and see how that can manifest itself. Lucy says, hey guys, happy Monday. Hey Lucy Eggleston, how are you? That photo of your boys, sort of one on the chair and one on the bed, it's just too cute, man. Those dogs are just too cute. Morning, Gorge. How are you? Hey, Neats. I'm alright, thanks. How are you? How is Reese feeling? How's Reese feeling? Andrew had the AstraZeneca yesterday, and he was okay for the day, feeling a bit muzzy. And then last night he took himself to bed so early, and by the time I got into bed he was burning up. So he came through to the lounge, and he spent the rest of the night on the couch, sort of vacillating between hot and cold. When I got up this morning, I put him back into bed and told him he needed to stay in bed. So he's not feeling great. But he had the AZ, which is, most people are reporting to have a little bit of side effecty funniness from the AstraZeneca. So who knows? We shall see. Good morning. Grateful for weather warming up, being able to get to my garden sorted, and the birds at the garden feeder. Amazing, Jenny. Good morning. Hope you guys are well. Attitude of gratitude today. Chili, mates, and planting my new forsythia hedge. Ooh. Oh, as always, I want photos. Hey, didn't you repaint a room? Wasn't I supposed to get an after photo from repainting your room, Miss Lucy? You know me, I'm nosy. I want to see these things. I want to see these things. I'd like to see the end product, unless you haven't finished yet. Starting to feel much better, thanks. Oh, bless him. Well, as I say, with all the reports that I've heard from people, generally speaking, people that have the AstraZeneca are not coping well with it. You know, that's what's making people feel ill, that particular one. So we did have a bit of forewarning, but as I say, yeah, I put him back in bed this morning and said to him, just, stay there. You've got no reason to get up, or you don't have anywhere to go or to do. So stay there, stay healthy. And Bella is nursing at the moment. She's nursing Andrew. She's lying in bed with him. So I'm in my studio. I've got 4 readings to do today for 4 lovely clients, and Bella is nursing her daddy. Just too funny. So, what did you guys get up to this weekend? How was your weekend? Grateful for sunshine, the beautiful new buds on my cherry bushes, and that I managed to get Open Engineer to fix my internet wires that Phoebe decided to see what they tasted like. Oh dear. That's not good. But glad you got it fixed, Jane. Very glad you got it fixed. Karen, good morning. Sunshine, daughter coming home, and an interview. Yeah, that's great. Great. Grateful for a sunny week ahead, to be able to read in the garden again. Oh, nice. And hoping my son will be okay after his jab tomorrow. Which one is he having, Sue? Do you know? To be fair, though, to give credit where it's due, Andrew's appointment was at 10 to 10 yesterday morning. I had to get up at some ungodly hour. I only went to bed at 4 in the morning. Clocks all changed. I went to bed at 4. Andrew woke me up at 9 and said, I've got my appointment at 10. And we actually got our stuff together, sorted my meds out and stuff. And we got there for, I don't know, quarter to 10 maybe. Having walked there quite fast. And Andrew was in and out within a matter of minutes. So it wasn't, to give credit where it's due, it was a very quick and easy process. It's just that he's suffering with the after effects. It went horribly wrong. Picked up the wrong paint. Oops. I will absolutely send you photos and show you what it should have been like. Yo, Mr. Steve-O. Hey, Stevie. We waved at you yesterday twice as we wandered past your complex, your home, your house. We waved. You didn't wave back. Okay, so he's having AstraZeneca. That's what Andrew had yesterday, Sue, and that's the one that people are saying makes them feel a little bit hot and cold. People have had like flu symptoms and etc. And that's not just me saying it. Like, people in general have said that if they had that one, that's the one that's given the most people some sort of side effect. So just keep some keep an observation on him. Keep an observation on him. Should be good. He should be good. Just keep sending him healing as well, Sue. We were out all day. Big love, bro. Yeah, I wondered as much. I always wave when I go past your house, Steve, even though you have no idea that I'm going past. I'll text you next time, Steve, so you can come out and wave. Imagine that. Imagine you coming to the front gate just to come and wave for a moment and then go back inside. Oh, okay. Karen says she was fine on AstraZeneca, but took liposomal vitamin C. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not speaking for everyone. I'm saying the people that I've heard that have had side effects or symptoms claim to have had AstraZeneca, so that's the one that people are mostly reacting to. And so yeah, it'll all sort out. All he needs to do is rest. I just said to him to sleep it off. We've got no, I've got 4 clients today. I've got nowhere to go or to be, and we don't have to see anybody or go and do anything or fetch anything. So we're good. He can afford to lie in bed, especially since Andrew works really long hours and works, Wednesday through to Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are actually his weekend. But he actually went into work yesterday. After the jab, he went into work. He had booked in to do some extra work for Tesco, stock take actually. So he had to actually go to work yesterday afternoon when he was still feeling okay, and then got home and just wasn't great. I did a course with some fabulous people. Oh, I wonder who. Took Reese to get his jab and saw a great drag show. Oh, then on Sunday I made a salmon en croûte from scratch. Finished by watching The Flight Attendant. Now, I haven't seen that. Is that good? Is that good? We wonder. Is that good? Funny, funny, funny. Neat. I'm gonna very quickly call you straight after this broadcast because I've got an 11 o'clock reading. But I just want to call you quickly after this broadcast if you can hang about, if you don't mind. Lucy had astro, couldn't go riding the next day. Hot and cold. That's what he's got at the moment. Is the hot and cold. Hot and cold and like a muzzy head. But because we know what it is, we're not like stressed about it. I just said, the easiest thing to do is to sleep it off. When you're not feeling well, just to sleep it off, Hubby has his jab today. I did have about 5 days of chills and feeling achy about 10 days after AstraZeneca. I think it was my immune system kicking in to counteract with the vaccine. I won. Feel great now. Cool. Cool. I did, Terry-Ann. I see you're further down, but I did have really good the movie. Yep. I had Pfizer. I had Pfizer. The thing is, they don't give you a choice, do they? They just tell you, here's your appointment, and you rock up, and that whichever one is on offer that day, that's the one you have. It's a bit like roulette. But I was booked in on a Pfizer day, which is great. All I had was a really sore arm from that night, actually. Not instantly. That night it kicked in, and it didn't really go away for like 4 days. A really sore arm, upper arm. So I battled to lift my left arm, and luckily someone had said to me, the thing you'll have is a sore arm, so try and get your non-dominant arm. So I'm right-handed, so I had my left arm jabbed. And had I not known, they might have put it in my right arm, and then I wouldn't be able to write for a couple of days. So at least I had the foresight to have the opposite arm done. Cool. So, card for this morning. First card for the day, we have a Wandering Circus. Lady sat on top of an elephant. The elephant is on an island. The island is in the ocean. She's dressed up like a circus performer with a top hat and sort of a very French garb on, corsety kind of thing. And the thing with this is that Wandering Circus for me always feels like you're in the middle of the ocean. It feels like in your life at the moment, you may as well be talking to whoever you're talking to, but it feels like nobody's listening. You're kind of doing your thing, you're going along, you're taking part, and nobody is actually paying attention. And so sometimes it can feel like we're in a wandering circus. We can feel like nobody's really listening to us. We feel very lonely, very insular, very alone. And this card is card 15, which comes to a 6, which means family. And we all have had those moments where you kind of speak and you look around you and everyone's just carrying on doing their own thing. So it's that kind of vibe. It's that kind of feeling. So Wandering Circus is really here to tell us that, sometimes it just feels like you're alone doing your own thing, but actually to keep doing it because people are paying attention, people are taking part. It's just at that time, it just seems like you are incredibly alone or insular with your thoughts, with your deeds, with your words. So see how that works out for you. If anybody still wants a session, don't forget, for the next 2 days, we have sessions available. Until the 31st of March, we're selling £10 sessions for half an hour. £10 for half an hour. Those can be booked through me. They can be paid for through PayPal or bank transfer, and we are really, really happy to facilitate those up until June. So If you book and pay for a treatment, reading or consultation, they are valid until June. 30 minutes for £10, whereas it should usually be £30, so you're getting a 2/3 discount, 66% discount. And those vouchers are available to purchase until Wednesday and redeemable until March. Also, don't forget, we are not live on Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, I will not be live, and I am warning people in advance. So it's today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And so don't forget, we are not live on Wednesday. We are also stopping some of our services. We will still be doing a Tuesday night for development at the moment, but our Thursday nights for mediumship will be coming to a close. Our Thursday night mediumship will be coming to a close at the end of this month. So, so last week was actually the last week of our public mediumship group. We will no longer have a public mediumship group. It will no longer be in existence. So we'll have Tuesday nights at the moment, and we will probably still have Sunday nights. I'm not too sure. You will need to keep informed. We are busy changing the way we work as of April. So there is a lot of change coming along, and we are just letting people know so that people are informed. Letting people know so that they are informed. We only have Pfizer in New Zealand, but it's not available to public just yet, only to frontline workers. Yeah, they did frontline workers with us, Terry, and then they did, they started with the elderly, and they're working down, and sort of each age group of 10 years. So now they're working on 40s to 50s at the moment, or 30s to 40s now, because Andrew's just been done. But it's like 30s to 40s that had underlying health concerns, and then normal 30s to 40s, and then 20s to 30s with underlying health concerns, and then so they're done in sort of tiers or in phases. Yeah. Yeah, life carries on, guys, doesn't it? Life just carries on. Anita, you didn't say if I can call you very quickly just after this. You didn't confirm whether I could just call you for a minute. So today we are focusing on positive things. It's a brand new week. We're about to go into April. Can you believe it? It feels like yesterday was Christmas. I just find that the older I get, the quicker the year seems to go. It feels like it travels a lot quicker. When you're young, it takes forever. And when you're older, it seems to be just slipping by. It seems to just be racing through. So, yeah, not quite sure what to make of that. Really. So, yes. Who has any plans for today? Does anybody have any plans for today, for this week? I've got some important things happening this week that I can't really discuss just yet, which will all affect my life choices. I've got some pretty big things happening this week. So we shall see. We shall see how that cookie crumbles. Exciting times ahead for all, I feel, for all. And so it's just about really, the other thing, I think the thing is that we should all at the moment be challenging ourselves. We should all be doing new things, trying new things, you know, stepping up to challenges, stepping up to new experiences, because we're about to go into April. So it's a fresh month. It's a chance to try new things and try to you know, have new experiences, etc. But it's also just great to just diversify, you know, move things aside, get things going, and really, really important to kind of honor that feeling, get ourselves motivated and get out there. And I certainly have done just that, and we will see how the cards fall. Lucy says, I hope your wonderful business takes off like the gorgeous creature it truly is. You have given so much this year. Oh, bless you. Bless you, Lucy. That's quite poignant, actually. You don't know why, but it is quite poignant. First aid course on Wednesday. Yes, you're going to Southampton for that. Got a sick little boy sleeping next to me. Oh, just hoping he'll be okay in the morning. Oh, Terry, we will send some healing your way. What time is it there now then? What time? Because our clocks went forward yesterday, so we're now in a new time zone kind of thing. So what time is it there with you, Terry? So you're actually on tonight. If I think you're on Monday night now, aren't you? Because you're in New Zealand, so you're like 12 hours ahead of us. No, maybe. It's now 10:23 in the morning here, Terry. What time is it where you are? We are all interested. Let's do another card, shall we? Okay. So you're 12 hours ahead of us because you're 10:25 at night. Oh, okay, that's how you're joining us, because you're watching at night. Okay. That's actually not a bad shot, really. If you can stay up that late, that's not a bad shot. So you're getting evening inspiration for your next day. Like that. Wow. So you're 12 hours ahead. So you're Monday night at the moment, we're Monday morning. Wow, wow, wow. Isn't it amazing that we are being watched all over the world? I've got clients in from America, I've got clients in from South Africa, from New Zealand, all over England, obviously, and then into Europe as well. I haven't quite hit Asia yet. I'm not sure why. I've got Canada as well. Haven't quite hit Asia yet. And people are surprised to learn that I read for people all over the world. Last week, I read for 2 people in France, a person in Belgium, a person in Switzerland. There was someone else. A person in Scotland. You know, it just amazes me that I can be seen by so many people all over the world. And I don't claim to do anything particularly marvelous or great. I just do my thing. Do my thing, face the front, and be responsible for the things I say and the things that I do. And those that are drawn to me will come. Those that are not drawn to me won't come. And that's okay. That's okay. Terry says, absolutely. I get to go to bed with heaps of positivity. Most nights I'm up doing cakes. Oh, that's true, because you have your gorgeous cake business. So Terry and I know each other because Terry used to model in pageants and competitions and fashion shows, and I used to produce big shows and run fashion shows and an agency and a modeling school and all sorts of things. So we worked together in the fashion industry back when I was young. Back when I was young. And it's just lovely to connect, isn't it, Terry? I think it's just great that I'm able to connect with so many people from my younger days, from my past, and that people still are interested and connected to what we do and how we do it, which is great. Great. Right, boys and girls, one last card, did we say? Did we even get to the card? I don't think we did. Oh, okay. It's a card that's not going to show up on your screen because it's mostly green, like that. It's mostly green, but it is the... Okay, alright, it's the elephant card. It is the card that looks like this. It's listening. Listening. Card 53, listening. And this card has an elephant. It has 2 robins, one on its head and one on its tusks. And basically, it's telling us that 2 people in our lives, the 2 robins, 2 people in our lives are there for us, are listening to us, are good to have around us because they're positive and they keep us positive, etc., etc. Listening is a card that comes along, which is a juxtaposition of the word hearing. When we hear, it goes in one ear and out the other. When we're listening, it actually needs to be an active participative thing. So listening is incredibly important because it involves an understanding, an internalization, and then a response. So when we are listening, we're actually kind of really going through the motions and coming out with the answers. It's card 53, which comes to an 8. And 8 on its side is the infinity symbol. It looks at prosperity and abundance. So the prosperity and the abundance in our lives and how we deal with that, how we work with that moving forward. So listening is a great card to have, because it is something that tells us that, you know what, there are two people in our lives that we can turn to when we need to discuss things or need to talk about things, and that they will really and truly listen to what it is that we have to say. So really, really important to hear that card at the moment. Also, masses of green in the card, as we saw. The most of the card is green. That is our heart chakra, nature, nurture, healing. It is actually the central chakra. It's our public chakra. And it's about those themes, nature, nurture, and healing, and how we respond to them, how we work with them, how we assimilate with them is all very, very important. Terry Ann says, best manager I've ever worked with. Oh, me! Oh, bless you. Thank you. I had to think about that for a moment. I was like, hang on, what's she talking about? Oh, we did have fun, didn't we? Listening, I needed this one today. Amazing. And Sue says, perfect. I'm going to the ear clinic today to clear wax. Ooh. Sue, one day when you ever venture across this way, I'll give you a Hopi ear candle treatment, which is holistic and therapeutic and doesn't damage your ear at all. Probably better than going to the ear clinic, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Anyhow, right, so ladies and gents, don't forget, so this week, we are live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday in the morning, not on Wednesday, 10 till 10:30 UK time. We are teaching on Tuesday night. We are teaching our spiritual development group, £5 a person, hosted through Zoom, paid for through PayPal, and you can get the details from me. Also remember, specifically for that it is 8 until 9:30 on Tuesday night. And then we will see about doing Psychic Sunday this coming Sunday from 7:30 until 8:30. As I said, I am busy looking at reworking the way my business works, and depending on the outcome of certain things this week, there might be some big changes on the horizon. So we will have to see. More than that, I cannot tell you right now, but I do hope that you will stick with us and join us as and when we are available to work with you, because that is something that I definitely do want to continue to do in whatever way, shape, or form I can do it in. So, thank you for joining me. Please be blessed. Take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you're doing the best that you can with the tools that you've got. Until I get to see you again, be blessed. Have a fantastic day. Namaste, MJ.